with new aerial rapide.
Don't forget, tomorrow afternoon there's more news and views from the kids in the voice box in Who's Next at 4:25, and at 5:25 another adventure with Inspector Gadget, and he's investigating some burglaries in big posh mansions. And then at 5 o'clock it's David Bellamy and Smart Alice, and they're looking at what happens to your crisp packets and sweet wrappers and old pop cans when you throw them away. That's all tomorrow afternoon. Now it's Dramarama.
Do you hear me?
Well, what, Miss Snelling?
You know very well what, young lady. I want that essay, and I want it now.
Oh, yeah, the essay. I know you won't believe this, Miss Snelling, but my cat Stanley was sick on it. You see, he'd eaten his frog light, and frogs don't agree with him, kind of thing. I was going to cook it out tonight if I could stand the smell.
Jacqueline, as a liar, you don't impress me.
I'm not lying, miss. Honest, you can ask my mum. It was all bright and green.
That is quite enough, child. See me tomorrow.
What's about then? There. And if she says anything about my cat shooting off a frog over my homework, don't look confused. You know, your life would be much easier if you just told simple lies, like you've forgotten your book. Yeah, but that's boring, isn't it? What are you doing tonight, then? Let's see. I'll just consult file a pack. Let's see. Wash hair. Fly to Paris with Bono. Defleed the dog. Indulge Rick Astley in new videos. Home in time for supper. Beans on toast. Sorry, darling, just can't fit you in tonight. You're barking mad, you are. So they say, but one day there'll be a crack in those gates. Jackie Taylor is left here. I wish you'd shut up. Am I coming round to yours, or are you gracing our humble abode with your star-kissed presence? Well, as long as you can keep the autograph punches away, I'll be around after tea. It might be the state limo, or it might be the bus. In the wacky world of Jackie Taylor, who can tell? See you later, Crystal. I love you all. Steve, when did you bus fare till we get home? You owe us 20p from dinner. Yeah, well, that was to pay Shambach for yesterday's bus fare. And you can tell your pet warthog to put its tongue away. It's liable to frighten the bus driver.
Warthog your flaming self, Jackie Taylor. What have you been saying about me?
Nothing. Why?
Not what I've heard. I've heard you've been telling everybody we've got to move house. Because my mum sat down on the toilet. The rat popped up and bit her vest.
Yeah, well, I can explain everything. It's just I don't want to be seen talking to you in public.
You ain't heard the last of this, Jackie Taylor.
I wish you'd stop calling me Jackie Taylor. I came asking Wyatt.
Suppose you've lost your key again.
No, it's just fed up with losing it, so I swallowed it.
For goodness sake, pick those things up.
Hiya, Shez. You home yet? Oh, ha. Look, I saw Martin read work on the way home, and he said...
Jackie Taylor, I'm talking to you.
No. Even my own mum started calling me Jackie Taylor now. Look, I better go. It looks like Big T for trouble. See you after tea. Bye. Honestly, Mum, you're so unfair. If I interrupt you on the phone,
You've seen the state of your bedroom.
Oh, Mum, you ought to be nice with me, you know.
I suppose that means you want a cup of tea. Come in the kitchen, I've got some news for you.
Wow. News? In this house? Is Mrs. Wardle down the chippy been serving kitten pies again?
Shut up.
Oh, by the way, Mum, on Parents' Evening, if Miss Manning says anything about Stanley eating frogs, say, yes, it was awful.
You haven't got any frogs. There isn't a garden pond around for miles.
Just trust me, okay, Mum?
Why I'm not on tablets, I'll never know. You know your cousin Pamela? Well, she's getting married a week on Saturday.
What time?
Why?
Sorry, can't make it. There's a crucial radio programme. They're interviewing the Jelly Babies and playing their new album. Double unmissable. Sorry.
Don't be silly, love. Now, before you say anything, just listen. Pamela and Brian want you to be their bridesmaid. And it's all been decided on, and you can't say no because she's ordered the material, and there isn't anyone else. And you'd be letting the whole family down if you make a fuss, so don't argue, please.
Bridesmaid.
Yes.
I'm not having a night mode by any chance.
You're taking this very calmly.
Of course. I'm not doing it, that's why.
Jackie, you've got to. I said you'd be delighted. And Pammy's delighted because you're the only girl cousin on her side, and you know how she likes everything to be proper.
Delighted? My own mother? Oh, Mum, I'll be a laughing stock. No one of any cred's a bridesmaid.
Oh, Jackie, it won't be so bad. Look, come in the front room. The material's there.
It's a conspiracy. This has been going on for weeks, hasn't it?
I knew if I said anything about it earlier, you'd be legging it down that path faster than next door's rabbit. Now, come in here and look properly. It's very expensive slipper satin, you know.
Yuck, look at that spooky colour. It's like a monkey's bum.
Don't be silly. Now, here's the pattern.
Oh, please, you cannot be serious. This pattern is the piss. Oh, Mum, I mean, come on.
Well, I can do it without the bows and minus 1 or 2 flounces. Mind you, Pamela's very keen on flounces, so you'll have to have one. Actually, she's very keen on bows as well. She says she wants a horseshoe in the shape of a bow.
I suppose Brian's going to be in shape of a bow as well.
Very likely. Come on. Elbows in. Thank you.
Mum, is there anything sweeter as guts I've got there first? Oh, ha, ha. My God. You going to a fancy dress party? Let me guess. You're an uncooked sausage.
Stephen, stop making everything 10 times worse than it already is.
It's definitely cruelty to children, Mum.
Be careful with that pattern. Pamela wants it back.
What for? Next time round?
Don't be so clever, madam.
You know my cousin Pamela with the crumpled face and the voice and last Muppet? Have I mentioned them? Well, they're getting married, her and Gonzo. And I've got to be bridesmaid.
Oh, is that all? I thought it was something serious. I was worried Martin White had caught up with you. You know he's been lurking about.
Never mind that. What am I going to do about this wedding?
Right, Jackie Taylor. I told my mum it was you saying about the rat biting her vest. And she says you're in dead trouble. It's all around the estate. And besides, she doesn't wear a vest.
Oh, she must have got it mixed up. It was, Sharon's mum it happened to, wasn't it, Shaz? Oh, yeah, it's supposed to be a secret. It was Mrs. Moffat it happened to. Only you don't have to tell anybody.
Yeah, well, I happen to know you're a liar, Jackie Taylor. I know because you said Mrs. Whiffle from the newsagents had a glass eye and she lost it in the swimming pool and she started using marbles. Blue for every day, orange for best. And it isn't true because I looked dead carefully.
Did you? Yeah, well, that was April Fool's Day.
Well, I'll tell my mum you said it was Mrs. Moffat. And anyway, my mum knows Sharon's mum.
Oh, no, don't do that.
Why not?
Because Sharon will get into trouble for telling me.
So?
Mum!
Stand still, I can't see. Now, you know Pammy will be here any minute to try on the headdress. And you know she wants you to look your best, so come on.
I've got to go round to Shazzy's with swapping trannies. Because she's got one with the radio, so then I can listen to the Jelly Babies.
You're not going anywhere until after Pamela's been. Well, that'll be her now. Steve,
Shut up.
Smile.
May I present Bride of the Year, Miss Pamela Taylor. Luckling that boy. Catch you later. I'm going round to Rick. Oh, and Dad says, will you let him know when the coast's clear?
I don't know what he means by that, I'm sure.
You know.
Now, Jackie, I hope you realise what a lucky little girl you are. I was talking to a lady in accounts, and she said she's got a little girl who's desperate to be a bridesmaid. I said to Brian, if we hadn't already asked Jackie, we could have had that poor little girl as our bridesmaid.
What a fantastic idea. I'm always saying to Mum, I wish I was more like Pamela. Well, here's my chance. You can let that other little girl be bridesmaid.
Well, it's very sweet of you, Jackie, but I couldn't possibly.
Why not?
Well, the invitations have already been sent out, and the dress has been made. We don't know what size she is. She might turn out to be a very podgy child, and then where would we be? No, it wouldn't do at all.
Thank you, Mother Teresa.
I wouldn't mind so much, but I've already had one disappointment today.
Oh, I'm sorry, dear. I was miles away. What were you saying?
It's the table napkins. It's not funny. I especially asked for Brian and Pamela to be entwined in silver writing. And do you know what they've sent? Separate names. We aren't entwined. I said to Brian, I hope it's not an omen. And he got very cross and said awful things. He said anyone would think I was sailing around the world single-handed and not getting married. And quite frankly, he'd rather elope.
So the wedding might be off then?
No. 35 individual trifles have already been ordered. The cake's been iced and the bell ringers have been booked, so we can't cancel. Not that I want to. Because I love Bunny Wunny, and he loves his little Snaffle Waffle.
Bunny Wunny?
They're our pet names for each other. Brian's Bunny Wunny and I'm Snaffle Waffle. Sweet, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, these are the shoes. They're lovely, I know, but don't stand there gawping. Slip them on.
Oh, no. No, they're too tight. They won't fit.
Give them to me. I'll get them stretched.
I don't think they'll fit anyway.
They'll have to. Now, you can't say this won't fit.
Oh, it's a bird's nest.
I'm going to be ill from stress. I can feel it. Do you realise that this headdress is hand-embroidered with seed pearls from Beautiful Bride? Cost a fortune.
Yeah.
She's not got what you call regal presence, has she?
It's not worth running away, stupid. Not for good. Just till the wedding's over. I'll sneak off in the morning when they're in a panic getting ready. No problem. Are you deliberately sick? No problem at all, except you'll ruin the wedding and your mum will have the police out. I can dream. I'm there. Words fail me. Go on, put it on. You've got to be joking. Once is enough. Oh, go on. No, you put it on. Let me laugh at you for a change.
Jackie? You'll have to come down if you want some coffee. I don't want you spilling it on the dress.
Here comes the bride. Mum, don't panic. It's not that bad. It's only a little tear.
Go down to the corner shop and buy some pink cotton and bring it back here. Then stay in your room and wonder why you are allowed to live.
Yes, Mum. Sorry, Mrs. Taylor.
Oh, not entirely your fault, Sharon. I mean, you just happen to have a demented loon for a best friend.
Oh, thanks.
Pink cotton.
Pink cotton. Honestly, Shaz, I don't know why these things keep happening to me.
Damn and blast. Stupid thing.
Why don't we skive off and go and see the match?
Well, what do you think?
Yeah. Weddings are supposed to be happy occasions. I'm bored sick. You're fed up. Mum's in a total panic. Pamela never stops crying. Jackie's in a foul mood. What's it all for?
Love, apparently. And an opportunity for our ghastly relatives to show off their new outfits.
Stephen, will you go and get ready? The car will be here any minute.
Okay, don't panic. I've only got to put a suit on.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
Jackie, are you ready?
Yes, Mum. I look radiant.
Now, you mind your P's and Q's, madam, and remember what I told you.
Smile.
And?
Don't sulk.
And?
Don't mention Auntie Eiley.
At all.
At all.
And?
Circulate, chat, mingle, curtsy to Aunt Rose.
I never said curtsy.
Oh, come on, Mum. She's only a smelly old great aunt. She's
The
all...
car will be here in 5 minutes.
The hearse, you mean?
Now, wait here. Don't move. And smile when you see Aunt Rose.
Oh, hello, Jacqueline. How nice to see you looking so well groomed. And how are we today?
Fine.
I see your manners haven't improved. And how's school then, young lady?
Well, Aunt Rose, I haven't been for... well, about 3 months now. Someone set fire to it and it burnt to the ground.
What can you expect? Comprehensive.
Let me glance at that. I want to frost daintily. Are your hands clean? Now get hold of my train. Don't fall over. And for heaven's sake, look dignified. Forget it. Just try and look more or less normal if that's not too difficult.
Said the radiant bride.
Now, come on, love. Don't upset yourself.
She looks quite pleasant, considering. It's a lot of bows. I'd have gone more for the Princess Di look myself. Not with your posture, Carol.
No, Pummy.
A chef for a sedition, that is.
I don't give a damn.
Dearly beloved, we're gathered here in the sight of God and in the face of this congregation.
I'd have thought they'd run to champagne, wouldn't you?
This will be good. Brian trying to tell a joke.
Ladies and jelly spoons. Oops. I think that should have been ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank Pammy's mum and dad for being so supportive, and my mum and dad, and everyone who's been so good to us. And not forgetting our radiant and lovely bridesmaid, Jacqueline. And, well, I think that's it, really. Except to thank my mate Kevin for sending a telegram. May all your troubles be little ones. Oh, Kevin always was a bit of a joker. Yeah, well, thanks.
I think you've forgotten someone, Brian.
Oh. And thanks to the caterers.
Not the caterers, me.
Don't be silly, pet. How could I forget you? You're standing next to me. Oh, I know what I have forgotten. Jackie?
If it's about the radio...
No. I want to give you these. To say thank you.
Oh, thanks, Brian.
I think it would be a nice gesture for Pammy if you put them on.
Yes, Jackie. Put them on.
Oh, no! Oh, no! My necklace!
No good. My back's gone.
Find a train. We could slide her around on that.
I'm a sick woman, not a variety club turn. Oh, I'm glad you're all so amused. Now, I need a doctor. I know when my back's gone, it's gone. It's not fair. I knew it spelled disaster when our names weren't entwined.
It's probably a punishment on you for not letting that other little girl be bridesmaid.
I wish you'd go home.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
How about I take you home before anything else happens?
Oh, Dad, that'd be brilliant. Can we stop off for chips on the way home?
Yeah.
Has anyone sent for a doctor? Oh, be quiet, you old hag.
Steve will be really mad with us.
Well, we couldn't have made a mass exit, could we? Might have made Pammy dearest have hysterics.
I doubt it, Dad. She was glad to see the back of us.
Slight correction, I think.
OK, me then. But you wanted to leave.
Sure. Now I don't have to miss the snooker.
Won't be for me. You go.
All right. Oh, good evening. Miss Smelling, isn't it?
That's correct.
Come through, will you?
Jacqueline.
Excuse me.
I've come to see you, Jacqueline, because I've just had a phone call from Paul Hornsby's mother, who tells me that she'd heard at some wedding that you had said that the school had burnt down. On my way here, I bumped into your neighbours, who both claim to have been accused by you of having been bitten by rats. And this gentleman here from the town hall has arrived to deal with that problem. I have suggested that while he's here, he might like to deal with your frogs.
Sorry to interrupt. Jackie, that's the Evening News. They want to do a piece on what they're calling the Wedding Day Riot, and they need your side of the story.
Why are these things always happening to me?
Before you talk to the press, Jacqueline, there is also the matter of Mrs. Whipple's glass eye. And there's a little girl called Tracy who says you promised